Hello everyone, and welcome to this RADD Indigenous AFL video launch. Just a little bit about the video itself. It's about drink driving, it's about road safety, it's a little bit about role models, but it's more than that. It's also about hope. It's about the hope that role models can make a difference, and it's also about reminding us that we can all make a difference.
You know, do believe storytelling and the power of it is very, very strong within, you know, Aboriginal and Islander communities. The idea really was born that this would actually come to life a couple of years ago when I was up here for the 2009 Indigenous All-Stars game. And I was interviewing player after player, and every single one of them had a story, and I thought, this is unbelievable, you know, this has got to be told and it's got to be made public. 2 and a bit years later, this is coming to reality, I'm very pleased to say, and I hope it has a lasting and powerful legacy.
We're really proud of the 6 players that have come through our program, and hopefully they can be role models for other young kids to say that, okay, if they're going to even think about drink driving, it's a no-no.
Why did you get involved in the making of the video we've just seen?
Charlie, I think the video probably speaks for itself and the messages behind it, but also the fact that being a role model and have some sort of obligation to obviously thing, and the fact that I don't think there's too many people in the Territory that haven't been affected in some way, shape or form by drink driving. You know, I had a cousin who was out one night and with a few mates, and they just made a wrong decision and got behind the wheel after having a skin full of booze, and unfortunately for my family, we lost a family member. I think you're reminded every day, you pick up a paper or you see it on the news that there's some sort of incident that's happened. I guess that reality comes back all the time, so it's never one of those things that goes away.
We're concerned about the remote side. You know, we do an enormous amount of work in remote regions now. We've got about 6 or 7 really good programs going, and every week we're hearing about a car accident on the roads, and we need to do a lot more work. And if this video can be shown in those remote communities, and we can be a part of that because we're in those communities on a daily basis, we'd be happy to do it, because it is a real tragedy what's going on.
I think it's very powerful, the message behind it, and the emotion, the personal stories that the boys told.
When I was a young guy, people, drink driving was still pretty ripe around when I was growing up, and now I think the young guys by and large are pretty good, but certainly the remote communities need to do a lot more work, and making sure they understand the impact of what happens if there is an accident and someone dies.
I think the takeaway message is to think before you actually decide to get behind the wheel after you've had a few beers or a few drinks. It's quite a simple message that think about the impact and the effect that it's going to have on other people if you make a wrong decision.